Somewhere, right now, someone is about to send an email, the one that could change their life. Their finger hovers over send, and then nothing. They close the laptop, not because they don't want it, because something older than language just quietly overruled them. That wasn't laziness. That wasn't fear exactly either. That was a 200,000-year-old survival system doing exactly what it was built to do. Your brain was never designed to make you happy. It was never designed to make you successful. It was designed to keep a caveman alive for one more day, and it is still running that same program on you right now. Here's the part that should unsettle you. That system isn't broken. It's working perfectly. The problem is, the world changed and the software didn't. For 99% of human history, the biggest risk wasn't failure. It was death. A wrong move meant a predator, a famine, exile from the tribe, which back then meant death too. So, evolution built a brain with one core directive: when in doubt, don't. That directive has a name now. Psychologists call it negativity bias. Your brain weighs potential losses about twice as heavily as potential gains, which sounds abstract until you see what it actually does to a modern life. It's the reason one piece of criticism outweighs 10 compliments. It's the reason a new opportunity feels riskier than a stagnant job you hate. And it's the reason for something even stranger, something that explains almost every unlived life you've ever witnessed. We'll get to that. First, you need to see this bias in its natural habitat. Picture early humans on a savanna. Two of them hear a rustle in the grass. One thinks, probably just the wind. One thinks, probably a predator. Freeze. The optimist is right most of the time, but the one time he's wrong, he's dead. The pessimist is wrong most of the time, and still alive every time. Over thousands of generations, only one of those instincts got passed down. You are, quite literally, descended from the anxious ones. The relaxed ones didn't make it. So your brain inherited a simple rule: overestimate threats, underestimate rewards, survive. For a savanna, that's genius design. For a job interview, a first date, a business idea, it's sabotage wearing a survival instincts uniform. Your brain can't tell the difference between a lion and a Monday morning phone call you're avoiding. It just sees uncertain outcome and slams the brakes. But here's where it gets darker. Because this isn't just about avoiding rare, dramatic risks. It's rewired something much more constant, something running in the background of literally every choice you make, all day, every day. It's called status quo bias, and it might be the single biggest reason brilliant people stay stuck for decades. Status quo bias is simple and brutal. Given a choice between the same and different, your brain will choose the same, even if the same is quietly miserable. Not because the same is good, because the same is known. And to a brain built for survival, known will always beat better, if better comes with uncertainty attached. That's why people stay in jobs that drain them, relationships that stopped growing years ago, cities they never chose, living lives they never designed. Not because they're weak, because somewhere inside them, an ancient guard is whispering, the last unknown that came through this door was a predator. Don't open it again. Here's an experiment that shows exactly how deep this runs. Behavioral economists gave people a coffee mug, then asked, how much would you sell it for? Then they gave a different group the same mug and asked, how much would you pay to buy it? The sellers demanded almost twice as much as the buyers were willing to pay. Same mug, same object sitting on the same table. The only difference was who currently had it. The moment something is yours, even something as small as a mug, your brain assigns losing it a heavier weight than gaining something new. That's not preference. That's the ancient loss-aversion machine running on autopilot in a psychology lab in the 21st century. Now stretch that mug experiment across an entire life. Your current job, your current city, your current sense of who you are. All of it feels like yours the same way that mug did, which means giving any of it up, even for something better, registers in your brain as a loss. And loss to your ancient nervous system is closer to death than to change. This is the part almost nobody explains clearly, so let's make it uncomfortably specific. You felt this exact moment before. You imagine the bigger version of your life, the business, the move, the relationship you'd actually choose, not settle for. For 1 second, it feels thrilling. And then, almost instantly, a quieter voice arrives. What if it doesn't work? What if people think you're foolish? What if you lose what you already have? That voice isn't cowardice. That voice is 200,000 years old. It kept your ancestors alive in a world of teeth and starvation. It has absolutely no idea it's currently living inside someone with a bank account, a phone, and a Wi-Fi connection. And this is where the trap tightens, because the ambitious brain and the surviving brain are not different people. They're the same brain, at war with itself all day. One part sees the mountain and wants to climb. The other part sees the mountain and calculates every way you could die on it, using a threat detection system built for lions, not for rejection emails. Most people don't fail because they lack ambition. They fail because ambition and ancient fear are fighting inside the same skull, and fear has a 200,000-year head start. So if this system is this old, this powerful, this baked in, is there any way out, or are we all just prisoners of a caveman's risk calculator forever? Here's the strange, quietly hopeful twist. The Stoics, the early Buddhists, and modern neuroscience all independently discovered the exact same loophole, and it's smaller and stranger than you'd expect. The loophole isn't eliminate fear. You can't. It's hardwired. It's not going anywhere. The loophole is this. Your ancient brain reacts to imagined threats almost identically to real ones, which means it can be recalibrated, not by force, but by evidence. Every time you take the small, uncertain action and survive it, your nervous system quietly updates its threat model. Oh, that wasn't a lion. We're still here. Do that enough times, and the guard slowly stands down. Not permanently, not completely, but enough. This is why almost every person who's built an unusually bold life describes the same unglamorous method. Not fearlessness. Repeated, small, survivable exposure to the exact thing the ancient brain is screaming about. Send the email you're scared of and survive it. Have the hard conversation and survive it. Make the smaller, uncomfortable move before the big one, so your nervous system builds a case file of proof that uncertainty didn't kill you. The goal was never to silence the ancient guard. The goal is to slowly retrain what it's guarding against, which brings us back to that person from the very beginning. Hand on the laptop, email unsent, lid closing. That wasn't a personal failure. That was a 200,000-year-old survival algorithm doing exactly the job it evolved to do, protecting a body from a world that no longer exists. The rustle in the grass isn't a predator anymore. It's just a Tuesday. But the part of you that flinches doesn't know that yet. Your brain was never designed to make you great. It was designed to make you safe. Every time you feel that quiet urge to shrink back, stay small, keep things the same, that's not the truth about your potential. That's just an old, loyal guard, still standing at a door the danger left decades ago. You're allowed to thank it and walk past it anyway.